Hey there, my friend. Perry Tinsley here, and I get it. Having the desire to get in shape is one thing, but actually sticking to a fitness plan can be sometimes really challenging. And in this episode today, I'm gonna give you some tips to stick with a fitness plan. Stay tuned. Hey there, my friend. Welcome to another Power Blast podcast where we provide nourishment for the soul, allowing you to transform from the inside out, providing you rapid results in mindset and fitness so that you can recharge your battery and reclaim your power. Love to hear that explosion. But before we get into all this fitness plan stuff, make sure you go over to talktoperry.com. My calendar is wide open for podcast viewers like you, and it's all about keeping that energy high and reaching all of your goals. And I want to help you recharge your battery so that you can reclaim that power of yours. And we do that in 15 minutes. That's over at talktoperry.com. I know it's easy to talk yourself out of a workout. Now, some of you diehards, I get it. You're like, I never missed one. But other times, if you've been in the habit of excuse, even though you have the best intentions, the excuses tend to win out, don't they? I mean, what are these excuses that we tend to use? Oh, go ahead. Say them out loud. I'm listening. Yep. Okay. I heard. No time. Too busy. Too tired. Yep. I heard that one. And that one. All right. I'm kind of getting a little silly here, but I'll help you out. Use these tips to stay in the game, even if you're just starting out or even if you've been at this for years. First thing is to be your own motivation. Nobody can motivate you except you. And you got to set aside that the mindset of I'm just doing this for a wedding or for a reunion or for a vacation. And then you hope and pray it's going to stick, but you end up going back to old ways, which, and you don't do it like abruptly. You just kind of drift off course, and it can be super frustrating. So you want to work on being internally motivated, striving to learn to love exercise because you're worth it, because you deserve it. And I know it takes time. We want results just like that, but this is going to benefit you with lifelong healthy habits. Think long-term, think longevity, right? Another thing, baby steps. A lot of times we want to be all or nothing type of people. And it's striving just to get better, a little bit better than the day before. That way you're going to avoid injury or tweaking something, right? But it helps you sidestep the excuses. If you were training for a marathon, you wouldn't like go all out and start running 10 miles a day. If you hadn't run, you would take it in increments. You would build up. And that's the way to approach health and fitness, especially if you're starting out. It's baby steps, it's moving forward. And I know, once again, we want those instant, fast results. But if you can just have faith that the results will come if you develop the habits, you're going to be unstoppable. And then be determined. Some workouts and exercise, they take time to learn good form and flow, and it takes practice. Just, like Tony Horton said, do your best and forget the rest. Speaking of Tony, he talks about the variety being the spice of life, doing different exercises, different types of workouts, just to keep things fresh, keep things going, keep you from getting bored if that happens to you, and just targeting muscles in different ways. Variety of moves. I love that we can challenge ourselves that way. Another way is to stick with it, is to work out with friends. These are the people that you'll rely on, but they're not going to let you off the hook. They're going to support you, especially if you end up feeling like quitting. That's why I create every month. I create a virtual health and fitness group, and all you can do is just come into the comments here and say mindset, and I will reach out to you and help you, because we do focus on accountability. We focus on mindset. We focus on health. We focus on fitness. Everything to get better together. And I'm always here to help. And hey, you can even hop over on my calendar at talktoperry.com, because I want to hear the struggles that you're going through. What's being an energy drain for you? And I'll tell you within 15 minutes of us talking together what direction is going to be the best for you, where you're going to get the best results from, so that you can recharge your battery and reclaim your power. And you'll walk away with 3 strategies to boost your energy, to reclaim your time, and make you the priority. That would be awesome. How would your life look different if your battery was running at 100% every single day. That's over to talktoperry.com. Just know you control the time. You're the one in control. We're all busy. We'd all love the time to be able to just set aside an hour a day. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But that doesn't mean you can't get in like 20 or 30 minutes. It might not be the most ideal thing, but can you break it up? Half in the morning, half later in the day? I know having a kick butt session, 45 minutes right away in the day, maybe you get up a little bit earlier. When I discovered exercise in the morning, and I won't say it's all the best, and I won't say that I am the ideal morning person, but I noticed my energy was a lot better and my workouts were a lot better, even though I really wanted to sleep in. And make it routine. Make exercise as much as a habit as brushing your teeth. You've probably heard that one before, but make it non-negotiable. It's just like, this is who I am. I exercise now. I am an exerciser. And show up and just do today. If you fall off the wagon or get a little off track, or the cheat meal turned into a gorge fest one day, forget it. Move on, move forward with what your goals are. You'll be on track soon enough. And, well, I don't always use the words being realistic, but it's making it relatable. If you aren't going to drop 30 pounds in a week. And so you just want to, maybe measure progress in non-scale victories. Are you getting stronger? Are you feeling more energy? Are clothes fitting better? Do you have more energy each week? And this was a big game changer for me, was keeping track, using a journal, workout sheets, even an app to track emotions, to track food, things to keep you on track and accountable, because you'll see patterns there. One of the things that I did to keep track was to take pics, photographs of myself. I did them religiously for years, every 30 days. Humbling at first, but in time you start to notice big changes of your hard, consistent work. You slide pick number one against the one that's 6 months down the road, and you're like, whoa, that's crazy wild. And celebrate smart celebrations. Okay, it's you're making progress. Just recognize to yourself, and acknowledge yourself for doing the hard work. It doesn't have to be like I worked so hard I deserve this huge meal. Maybe it's I earned a massage, or I get to have clothing, or maybe I get to take myself to a movie, or even buy some new fitness equipment. So just know that you can choose to use your power and take control, or you can let the excuses, justifications, and even comparison control you and drain your power. Decide and commit to yourself and your goals. It's going to take time. It's going to take focus, but choose to figure out new ways, look at possibilities, learn, grow, and keep moving forward. I'd love to hear your top takeaway from today. Drop that in the comments there. You absolutely rock, my friend. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week. That's another Power Blast podcast in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you are ready to recharge your battery, make sure you go to talktoperry.com. That's talktoperry.com. That's Perry. And I want to listen. I want to hear, what's going on. I want to help you in that 15-minute call to recharge your battery and reclaim your power so that you're off and running and creating massive momentum toward your dream. Also, every day, I am delivering more motivation, support, tips, and strategies inside my free community with amazing people like yourself. And we are conquering the mindset and the fitness. I do 52 weeks of free training in there. Plus, I coach and I mentor people, as well as give you access to tons of resources and guides. It's called my Upside Down Fitness community because we work on a lot of mindset stuff, the inside stuff. And we're a fun group of people striving to make healthier habits in this awesome chapter of life. So make sure you get in there. I promise you'll absolutely love it. Just head over to upsidedownfit.com and you can get into the group. And hey, you would be an awesome friend if you get over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave an honest rating and review for the Power Blast podcast. It helps awesome people like you find the show even faster, and that's who I'm looking for, awesome people like you. That's all I have for this week, my friend, and just to let you know, you absolutely rock. That's all I have for this week. I'll see you on the next Power Blast podcast, and always remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.